Start with the restoration of the metalwork. Just see about rubbing it down and re-bluing. Might as well have a go at the 177 barrel, because obviously it's got a cut end. So I'm going to have a go at filing that, trying to re-crown it somehow, taking it back to bare metal, and then re-bluing it. So I've already started a little bit. So hopefully I won't be able to get all the dings and bits and pieces out, but certainly make it look a hell of a lot better than this. And then hopefully it'll either go back on the gun and I'll be using it as a 177, or it's a spare barrel that will be for sale for someone. So started off at 120 and 240 I think it was at this end, just to see how things went. Went a bit further up the grits along the barrel. It's come out alright. So apart from obviously some, it's obviously an old grub screw, and there are obviously some pitting marks here and there, but other than that it should come up alright in theory. So I've got some Dremel attachments coming, and they'll get into all the little nooks and crannies, and I'll start again down at 240 or thereabouts and go all the way up through the grits and try and polish it a bit as well before bluing it. But yeah, God knows what filler was in that needs to come out, that hole. And then that one's brazed, so I don't know what they was doing, I really don't. I've given up thinking about it. But yeah, so the transfer port, I've not even bothered touching that. I'm not going to touch that. Be very gentle around there. And I'll need a new breech seal. But yeah, so the next job that I'm going to try and do is to try and square this off, polish it, and then somehow try and create a little crown to stop it from affecting the pellet when it flies out. But yeah, so I'll get the little Dremel on it, polish it up as best I can before bluing it. And what I'll do, I'll give the moderator a little go over with the Dremel as well, see if I can get into the little bits and pieces, see if I can get rid of some of these scratches, because if I'm going to do it, I might as well try and do it. So what I'm going to try and do, using the little Jubilee clip as a guide, I want to take off and straighten the end of the barrel. So I'm going to do that with a file, and hopefully I can get pretty much close to it, and I can think about obviously trying to polish and refinish the crown. What I'm going to do, just to stop swarf getting down the barrel and getting into the grooves, I'm just going to put a little cleaning pellet in there, just so it blocks off the top, so the swarf doesn't get in there into the grooves. There you go, so the pellet's in there, and it'll either get pushed out or hooked up and fired out. But yeah, that should just protect the end a little bit. So we're getting there. There's some swarf filling in there, so it's a good job I put that in there. We're slowly getting there, so just turn it around in the vise a bit. So that's a rough cut done. It's squared it up. It's not 100% perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. So now I just need to start polishing the end. So that was filed down and then tidied up with some abrasive wheels and quickly polished. So all in all, a bit better, isn't it? It's not 100%, but it is a lot better. So I just need to sort out that crown a bit later. Clean it out and remember that there's a pellet in there to get out. And yeah, now it's just on to doing the rest of it.